The latest update has nerfed camo grinding in zombies, but we got a few strats here to help make it better. One of the biggest nerfs in this update has been to directed mode. Now, if you stay on your round cap and you complete that round 5 times in a row, there will start to be a delay in between when the zombies start spawning again. From what I tested on stream, after you complete the same round 5 times, the delay from when you kill the last zombie till when the first zombie spawns of the next pseudo round is about 35 seconds. Now, that doesn't seem like a whole lot, but if you're playing directed mode to grind camos, that really adds up. And I did test saving and quitting and coming back to see if it remembered that you completed the round 5 times to see if the delay would go away, and the delay was still there. But we do have a new directed mode strat now that we have directed mode on Citadel Day More, where if you complete the Easter egg all the way up until round 12, and to do that, you're going to need to upgrade 3 of the 4 elemental swords, you can guarantee that a doppelgast will spawn on round 12 every single time. And the delay between rounds is really going to add up, so to counteract that, if you go ahead and start up the light incant and you place your ritual item down in the throne room and do not get any kills there, you just head straight down to the pack-a-punch room, take the sewer all the way out, and then make your way over to the oil traps or however you want to grind camos. You'll now get an infinite number of zombies spawning in that you can take out while you're waiting for that cooldown. And as long as you don't pick up a nuke or you go get kills near where that ritual started, this should continue on for as long as you're in the game. And as a side note, the oil trap method has not been nerfed. You can still get camos for your weapon by doing this method. The only thing that has changed about it is that the oil trap damage is now tied to whatever weapon you have equipped and out. So here I have a Pack-a-Punch 2 cleaver and it's insta-killing basically everything. But when I bring out my unpack-a-punch and unupgraded pistols, the damage is a little bit lower and it takes a little bit longer to kill the doppelgast. And on top of that, it looks like that the trap duration is not as long as it was prior to this update. So be aware of that and be ready to switch over to your other trap a lot faster than you normally would. And the only downsides that I've seen so far from doing the oil trap method in directed mode on Citadel is that you don't get a whole lot of armored zombies spawning in. I sat here for about 20 minutes and only got up to like 30 something armored zombie kills with my cleaver. And also you won't be able to get any camo progress towards any camo challenges where you need to get kills with a certain ammo mod. But besides that, if you need to get a lot of zombie kills and maybe a few special zombie kills here and there, the directed mode still works pretty good on Citadel. So now that I've gone and tried out the directed mode, I want to try this out in standard and see if it's any better than directed, and if directed has now been dethroned as the best method for getting camos done. And while we're at it, I'm going to try to get all the camos done for our cleaver here. As you saw in those little clips I was showing, we did get a decent amount of them done. I'm still working on our armored zombie kills, but we still need to get mystic gold on this, and we need to get opal. And I'm really curious to see if the oil trap method has some sort of limit. Like if we have our weapon fully upgraded, fully pack-a-punched, is it still going to do enough damage to kill zombies on health cap? Because just last night when I was streaming getting opal on some weapons, because I was scared that the oil trap method was going to get patched, we made it up to like round 80 just by having a non-pack-a-punch weapon sitting there in the oil trap and just racking up special zombie kills. So I'm really hoping as long as our weapon is fully upgraded that we can still do the same thing. It's just going to cost us a bit more points in salvage, and that we can continue to do this method to our heart's content. And as for the cleaver, so far it doesn't seem that different from any other melee weapon that we've had added into the game. Like it's not faster than what the combat knife would be, and it's definitely not faster than the power drill, but I think it does the same amount of damage, because at about round 4, if I didn't have melee macchiato and I still didn't have any upgrades or pack-a-punch on it, it was a 2-shot kill on the zombies, which I think is the same for a lot of the other melee weapons that have been added into the game. And there is a alternate swing here, kind of similar to each of the other melee weapons, and I don't think there's any difference to it in terms of damage. It's just a little bit slower of a swing. Maybe it locks on a little bit better or something. But I'm pretty sure this is like that pseudo assassination that we got with the drill, where you can just go ahead and like grab somebody and give them a lobotomy. And unfortunately, I don't think it has a use for us here in zombies. But it's looking like even once we hit round 15, that just having Pack-a-Punch 1 isn't enough damage on our weapon, or at least enough upgrade on our weapon for the trap to just one-shot these zombies. It still looks like it takes like maybe 2 hits of damage for normal zombies to die, and then armored zombies it was taking like 3 or 4. But directed mode isn't the only thing to get nerfed. Unfortunately, Shadow Rift, the ammo mod, has been nerfed as well. Specifically the big game bounty, or just the big game augment for Shadow Rift, where before you could just always use that and you could take out elite enemies like amalgams or abominations in basically one hit, which probably wasn't intended, but now you cannot do lethal damage to elites with Shadow Rift. Let me see if I can quickly throw that on our weapon here and show you guys really quick against this amalgam. We hit him with it, and he's still weak to Shadow Rift. But if we can get it to activate here, I don't think it can do lethal damage to him. Like, it ain't going to send him flying up into the sky, bringing him back down to just one-shot him. Oh, it activated there, but it didn't even go off on our amalgam. Oh, and he's not happy about it. Let's see what the oil trap's doing to him. We already took some health off of him, but now he's dead. So it ain't too bad, but it does really suck for trying to get elite kills when you're working towards the afterlife camo, which I'm slowly making my way up to. I only got a few more opal to do, but it is going to make getting afterlife a bit more difficult, if not just make it take a bit longer to do. But I'm starting to think now that they've added in that delay to directed mode and they're really trying to drive people away from grinding camos in there, that playing on Citadel with a rampage inducer on and still using the oil trap might be an even faster way to get camos done, and it still takes like the same amount of effort with even less setup. I think the only problem with it though is gonna be these parasite rounds, because the parasites, unless they go right underneath it into the oil that's actively falling from the trap, they just kind of float around outside of it and just spit at you trying to take you down. But we'll still use it against them. Come on through, idiots. And I also wonder what round is Pack-a-Punch 1 no upgrades not going to cut it for us. Because these zombies, these normal zombies are still kind of fighting their way through it at the moment. Ooh, and the armored zombies are even making it over to be able to get a few swings on us. Oh, and speaking of armored zombies, we're all done with our armored zombie kills, and it took only 19 rounds to do it. Compared to us sitting there on round 12 on directed mode for I don't even know how long. Okay, all right. Relax, zombies. Why don't we chill here for a second, all right? Calm down. Oh, we're not even one-shotting the zombies anymore with this. Okay, maybe it's time we give this a little upgrade. Let's get this to green at least. Activate that, throw that down, and we're good. I'll take that double points as well. Okay, now it's back to insta-killing these zombies. Just all we needed was a nice little blue rarity upgrade, and we got Mystic Gold. But it might take us a little bit to get up to Opal, so I'm going to upgrade this as much as I can. Should probably Pack-a-Punch as much as I can as well, but probably not the best idea or the smartest idea to do it in the middle of a rampage inducer round. We should probably leave a zombie at the end here, and then go try to knock it out. Because now at this point, we're getting multiple doppelgas around. Where in directed, we're only getting the one, and we have to wait like a half minute in between each round there. All right, the round's pretty low. We have a parasite still left. Come on, buddy. Why don't you evolve into a nice little doppelgas for us so we can get a little bit more camo progress from you. I think we got enough to get this all the way up to pack 3. There we go. And we got some money left over to spend on perks. But we need to advance one more round. Where's the parasite? Where are you hiding at, buddy? Come here. There we go. Wonder Fizz, come on in. Where you at? There it is. Oh, there's an amalgam coming though. Get here faster. We got Speed Cola and Deadshot for some reason. I panicked and just bought 2. Probably could have used PhD. That's fine. We're back to the trap. Amalgam, how you doing against the trap? Insta-killed. That's what we like to see. And if you're really in like desperate need for even more zombie kills, or maybe you just don't want the rampage inducer on, you can still do the light encamp method in standard, but for us right now, we don't really need the extra zombie kills, and Rampage Inducer is filling that void, or at least helping us get through rounds a bit faster. Looks like it's doing 123,000 damage. Damn, that's gonna take a while for this trap to actually stop doing like a decent amount. And we still have Legendary to upgrade to. I want to see how dramatic of a difference in damage it is just switching to my pistols right now. The zombies are making it through, and they're actually hitting me a little bit. What about any gas? Is there any gas over here? Come on in. Oh, yeah, he's walking right through. He is tanking that damage. Like, you can still make it work a little bit, but it's definitely not as efficient. Crazy how they actually didn't patch it. Shout out to COD, I guess. Just made it more tied towards your weapon and its upgrades. All right, we got enough to get this to Legendary. Now it's fully upgraded, and it's still going to be one-shot and stuff for a minute here. And don't worry, once we actually get to health cap, I'll go and actually swing this at a few things to test the damage. We got to be getting done with Opal pretty soon here. We're getting like 4, 5, maybe even 6 of these doppelgas around. It's definitely way faster for Opal on here than it is on directed mode. But directed mode is a lot better if you're trying to be lazy. Oh, and there's Opal right there. Let's go. That only took like, I don't know, 40, 35 minutes? Something like that. Not bad for 30 special zombies and for not really even doing much. All right, I guess let's give this a shot at round 40 now that we got the camos done for it. Take a few swings here. Still one-shotting zombies. And it's like 3-shotting the gas. That ain't bad. Oh, here comes an amalgam. Let's activate our frenzied so we can get up close to him without getting absolutely murked. The damage ain't looking bad. And we actually got Shadow Rift to activate on him. Did it actually kill him? Were they wrong? Will Shadow Rift still do lethal damage? Maybe they just meant it won't do lethal damage to them at full health. But that wasn't too bad for taking an amalgam out. That was only a few swings. And just running around with it. And if we just get a few slices here and there, keep up with our armor, we're actually not doing too bad. Probably could use the vampiric augment on melee macchiato, but this thing's melee speed is a little slow, so the faster swing speed ain't bad either. Just gotta actually hit these guys. Maybe if we switch to the light augment or the light rend ammo mod, maybe we can actually heal up a little bit better. Let me try that. Is that gonna do anything for us, especially with frenzy guard going? Can we fight our way out of this corner? Come on, let me through. Yeah, we actually made it out of the corner, and we're doing a good job at killing the zombies still. But probably would not be the smartest way to use this weapon, not gonna lie. I'm thinking if you're already on this map, you might as well use one of the swords. But let's work our way to health cap. Oh, we're hitting 1,000,000 damage exactly. Is that where it maxes out? Because we still got 6 rounds to go till health cap. And compare that to our pistols where we're doing 14,000 damage. All right, we've reached health cap and it looks like the damage for the trap does max out at about 1,000,000 damage, which is pretty crazy. So I don't think this trap is going to stop getting kills for us anytime soon. But once we switch to our pistols here, that damage goes down to 18,000 at the maximum. So these zombies are really making their way through to it. So going from a fully upgraded, fully maxed out weapon to one that has nothing on it, very dangerous to do. And then once we go ahead and use our frenzied guard here, we can still kill zombies in 1 hit. Unless they got armor, then I think it's about a 2-hit kill, which ain't too bad. It looks like it's doing 55,000 damage, which is pretty decent for a melee weapon over here at health cap, but probably not the weapon I'd be trying to use on this round. It's even a 3-hit, maybe even a 4-hit kill against the gas. Probably kill him a lot faster if we got an ammo mod that they're weak to. Oh, they are weak to light rend or light mend, whatever the hell it's called. So yeah, it kills them in about 4 swings. But just so we can get a little better look at it, I'm switching to Aether Shroud, which was also fixed. There was a bug with it before where using the Aether Shroud augment the Aether Sheath made it so melee weapons damage did not scale when the field upgrade was active. I think it's fixed now. But I think it also brought with it another bug where the swords aren't doing the right amount of damage, or the swords actually will crash your game using it with that Aether Shroud augment. So maybe stay away from it for now. But I'm going to try it out anyways with our cleaver here. All right, let's go ahead and activate it. Come here, gas. Don't you run away from me. That was a 2-hit kill. So the damage does scale with it. I just one-shot that armored zombie. Can one-shot those little vermin. Does it actually scale better with Aether Shroud? Is that a thing? And since we're already at health cap, let's do a little bit of testing. Let's get our pistols just to Pack-a-Punch 1 and see how much damage it's doing now. So we're going from 18,000 up to 88,000. That's the difference Pack-a-Punch 1 makes. That's crazy. Now it's basically working like our cleaver was for the most part. Some zombies are getting a little closer. The gas are getting a little bit closer. But we're kind of chilling. And is Pack-a-Punch 2 going to be any better for us? Let's see. Looking like 176,000 damage. Everything's dying basically on impact besides the gas. And let's get it to Pack 3 with no upgrades. That is up to 353,000 damage. So still 700,000 off from our fully upgraded weapon, but that ain't bad. Oh, we got Opal. Let's go. And I guess let's try just a legendary weapon with no Pack-a-Punch on it. And this is doing 177,000 damage. No Pack-a-Punch at all, only upgrades. Yeah, we can clear a whole round like this. Still, the only problem we really got is parasites. Well, I've seen just about everything that I wanted to see. Let's go ahead and see if we can exfil. Where's the exfil at? Right over here. All right, we can do this. Let's throw a monkey bomb. Let's use our Aether Shroud. And let's try to take them all out while they're in one spot. It ain't working that great. But we got to throw another one just in case. Otherwise, they're going to run away like the amalgam is. Get over here. We only got like 22 zombies to kill. We can knock this out. Aether Shroud's up. We're out of monkey bombs. And we got 30 seconds. Okay, Molly's going down. We'll take the gas out. There we go. Amalgam, bad. Actually, you know what? We can just take you out right here. Or we can go down. Oh, let's not do that. Ooh, there we go. That was a nice slap to him. And that should be everybody after him, right? Yep. Come on down. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Nice little Squid Game exfil. Maya repping the number 115. And we made it to, what, around 65? 66? Basically, oil trap only. You with the cleaver out? That ain't bad. Only an hour and a half, too. So now with directed mode nerfed, it looks like if you do want to still grind out camos in directed mode, you can do it on Citadel, and it'll be a little bit faster than what Liberty Falls or Terminus would be on directed. But overall, the fastest way now is just to do the oil trap method on Citadel. But you have to make sure that you're upgrading your weapon as the rounds progress. Otherwise, the trap's not going to do enough damage. But thankfully, the oil trap method does still work, and I'm probably still going to be using this until they just decide to cut off all camo progress from it. But I feel like if they're going to do it at all, it would have happened in this update. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I truly appreciate your love and support, and I will see you in the next one. Later.